Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, when I do this particular video, there's going to be too many of you who is going to really appreciate it. So we're going to start it off by telling y'all.
For 400 years,
Hey, the courts have been
courts have been into R&B.
for
For 400 years, I
years.
said,
The courts have been
courts of love, R&B.
robbing and stealing and beating.
They know the lyrics and they can follow the beat. Before the year, the courts of love, R&B. For they have robbed and beaten and fornicated.
Fornicated. They have every person. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, for 400 years. So let's see if we can undo those 400 years. What we're going to do is we're going to create a petition. We're going to create a petition. Give me a second. Let me minimize that, and we're going to start a new chat GPT. We're not going to do my chat GPT. We're going to do a new chat GPT. Okay, this is just a chat GPT. Going to ask a question. Wake up. If I make the statement, comma, are you a public servant, comma, to the court and its officials, comma, what profoundness does this indicate? Profoundness. Stop listening. Making a statement, are you a public servant, to the court in its official capacity is a direct invocation of constitutional hierarchy and fiduciary obligation. This statement carries with it the following profound legal and jurisdictional implications. Everyone, from now on, wake up. I need a basic and simple petition, universal, for both state court and federal court, that asks that question as a legal question / federal question that by law mandates a response supported by facts and conclusions of law. Stop listening. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to do a petition. Just a simple motion. It's going to ask one question. In the state level, you're just going to ask this universal question. Are you or are you not? Just that simple. Oh no. Wake up. I'm sorry. I didn't ask you for an introduction. I said a simple petition. I want the caption. I want the question. The caption and comma. And then I want to give the court 21 calendar days to respond with facts and conclusions of law. Don't say anything else other than that. And then give me the certification, and that's it. And it needs to be universal to be applicable to both state and federal courts. Stop listening. Ladies and gentlemen, this question can be asked in family court, comma, I said comma, didn't I? Family court, state court, district court, doesn't matter what court it is, small claims court. Pay attention. It's just a universal question. He added too much. Wake up, you idiot. I didn't ask you to expound on anything. Take all of that junk out of my petition, you stupid moron. Stop listening. Sorry, he's listening to me so he can hear me raise my voice. Okay? He can hear my frustration and my saying, I didn't ask you for all that. Here is the pay attention. Are you a public servant? Demand for response. Petitioner requires an answer within 21 calendar days, supported by facts and conclusions of law. Certificate of service. Okay? And that's it. Just that simple. Now, watch this. adding nothing, blah, blah, blah. I didn't, he said he didn't expound on anything. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys to get this, I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to do. You're going to copy it just like I did. You see where I did? From there to there. That's your petition. Federal, state, doesn't matter what court you're in, doesn't matter if it's an unlawful detainer case, doesn't matter what the case is, doesn't matter what the court is. You're going to take it and you're going to bring it over here and you're going to plant it right there, right smack in the middle. You're going to take this right here. Watch this. See this right here? Right here. And you're going to put that in the middle just by doing that. Right there in the middle, and you're going to make it larger. Okay? You're going to make it larger. Now up here, ooh-wee. We're gonna make that a little bit larger because that's the caption. That's gotta stand out. Okay? You the petitioner. And you wanna be wake up, wake up. Sui juris. Sui juris. Stop listening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let him do the universal petition that way. Yeah, we can do that. Get out of here. I need to copy it. I'm gonna let him do the universal petition that way, and we're gonna paste it right there. All right. Question presented. And we're gonna wait. I didn't want to do. That's what I want to do right there. I literally wanted to put it right there in the center. And we're gonna make this 14 point, y'all. 14. It should have been one page, but because I made some things too large, but we got to make it 14 because they claim they can't see because they blind. Judges, they claim they can't see. So we want to make it so they can see. And then we're gonna drop that. And do me a favor, we're gonna reduce this because this is too big. Okay, because we need our page size. Woo-wee. For 400 years, y'all. And you want to leave this, let's minimize this, y'all. CASE, and then the number sign. We can use the number sign. They ain't changing nobody's jurisdiction using the number sign. Case number. And there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, your federal question. Petition requires an answer and certification, and that's it. We can get rid of this. Only one page. I'm going to bring this question now. Universal petition to compel answer to legal and federal question. Okay? So he said legal.
Universal petition to compel answer.
Hold on. He said legal and federal. Okay? He said legal and federal. So we don't use the word and. I want y'all to pay attention. Do not use the word and. Use that word right there. That / That stands for and or federal question because you can't ask a federal question on the state level. Petition to compel answer to legal and federal question. Question presented. Are you a public servant? Just that simple. You heard what it says. It establishes jurisdiction. It doesn't matter what the courts say. They cannot say it doesn't establish jurisdiction because you are identifying them as a public servant. They cannot unidentify themselves as a public servant. If they remain silent, they're a public servant and they're dereliction of duty. If they speak up, they're a public servant. And they've just documented the fact that they don't have any authority. The authority is the law. They must follow the law. They cannot follow their opinion. I know. Ain't it something? All right, just thought I'd share that with you guys. You're going to get this GPT so that you can do the same thing. That's why I took the time to show you how to put the stupid petition. Sorry, not stupid petition. We're going to take this petition right here. You see it just like it is. Copy. You see how I made those changes that I made? Watch this. No, we're not going to save that like that. Oh, you better believe I'm about to use that petition. Everybody I'm helping, they're going to get a copy of this petition. I got to get around to it. I'm doing too much, y'all. Now we're going to take this petition and we're going to paste it right here. So y'all have it. All you got to do is copy it. I gave you the whole thing. All you got to do is copy and paste that. See, he's doing it. Now let's see if he gives me my sui juris. He did it. So there you go. You just got to copy and paste it. Okay? And the question is, are you a public servant? That's it. You ain't got to ask nothing else. You ain't got to say nothing else. Do not get into a conversation. This is not a conversation petition. This is not a conversation petition. Don't add no other questions. Don't say nothing else. Because every violation of your rights from that point on, they lose immunity. They lose immunity. They lose immunity. So pay attention, people. It's just one simple statement, and that's all it takes is one statement. Cha-ching. All right, I got to go. The link will be in the description. Good night, everyone.